It was.
They did, but apparently it was awful. Okay.
Lion King 1.5.
Yes, The Lion King 1.5 was shit, but 2 was good enough to be in the cinema. It really should have been. Okay, let's have the conclusion of this. First of all,
I cried.
yeah, exactly. I almost did actually. I almost did.
Oh, I definitely got
I'm not afraid to say that.
I definitely got the chill. I got the chill up my spine.
Oh, I did. Several times.
I got the chill up my spine for some reason at the part where Rafiki came in and beat up all the hyenas. That never gets old.
it doesn't.
That never gets old.
Weird how you notice things
It
that
is.
you didn't notice before
Like the
when
whole-
you see it in
I haven't
3D.
seen the movie since I was 10 and I'm 22. I'm 23 now, and I still remember that little bit at the beginning, where you've got the birds running, then you've got the elephant. And I still remember the little bit where that little bird comes and runs forward.
Well, you know the bit where Scar says I'm on the lower end of the dream pool? Until then I thought it was dream pool.
So did I.
As in a pool of dreams. Like everyone was dreaming about him, but not enough people were dreaming about Scar.
No, I kind of thought it was more along the lines of his dreams were shattered.
Yeah, he's on the shallow end of the dream pool. I'm unemployed, I'm on the shallow end of the dream pool. That was creepy. Okay, first of all, we'll come to Peter. What was your take on it? Take on it.
It was just as good as in 2D, and I didn't think it would work in 3D because it's a 2D film.
I was a little sceptical, but I've learned not to be sceptical of Disney classics. New Disney movies, be as sceptical as you like, because they're gonna be crap. No matter what.
Except Pixar movies.
Well, that's debatable.
It's debatable at the moment.
They're a bit on the grey
Yeah, they're kind
area.
of in the grey.
But they can recover, definitely. They can recover.
They stopped doing bloody Shrek.
Well, that was DreamWorks.
Oh yeah, DreamWorks. Well, whatever.
Then again, DreamWorks are never good to be honest. Well, they were okay. Wasn't Road to El Dorado about drug smuggling?
You see, what happened originally was that Disney was more about making the princess movie things, which is why it was in the economic decline.
So you're saying that the recession is because of the lack of princess movies?
No, it's because of that. Then Pixar created Shrek simply to appeal to the more male audience.
Wayne Rooney fans.
Well, whatever. I don't know. I don't really care so much. But that's the whole thing that they were trying to be a direct parallel. But now DreamWorks, as you said, they have pretty much gone to the dogs.
Hey Pete, say parallelogram.
Parallelogram.
Anyway, I was sceptical to begin with, but not so much sceptical in the bad way of how is 3D going to work with cartoon, because I've seen 3D live action films, and I thought, how is this going to transition? And you remember in the first bit I was, wondering how it was going to work, and it worked very well.
Yeah, I think we whispered to each other at one point, this is turning out great.
Yeah, I was saying the 3D works.
I'm going to admit something.
Okay.
That you've got a sexual attraction to Pumba. Don't worry, you're going to have to fight to
You're not the only one.
Oh yeah, that rump.
Yeah.
I get it, rump is in a rump of steak. And
He never leaves alone, you know it.
You can't get it out of your head.
Anyway, enough bad music.
We've had enough music, guys. Let's hear from Ollie.
What about me?
I never said why.
Well, one who's both. Okay, finish Pete very quickly, then we'll move on to...
Well, it's not really about The Lion King 1, it's more about The Lion King 2.
I still prefer the porn version, The Loin King.
Don't worry, I've already seen the porn version of Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon!
Flash Gordon, about Gordon Brown when he lost his clothes.
And the Octopussy month.
He had to solve all his clothes to try and solve the economic...
And yes, we're not talking about The Lion King, we're talking about porn.
Again.
Anyway.
And Gordon Brown's career.
Anyway,
back to me.
Well, very briefly.
But this is about The Lion King 1, not about 2.
Say it very quickly, Pete.
There's one song in The Lion King 2 that I can't listen to without crying. We Are One.
That is a very emotional song, it's brilliant. And I actually came close a few times watching this Lion King. I am a very emotional person. I came very close in Lion King... No, not Lion King, I mean Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 1 and 2 were the bigger tearjerkers for me.
Oh yeah, but Toy Story 3 because it was kind of the completion, I'd say.
I think we should get to Ollie and, get this done.
Sorry, Ollie, we don't hear anything. Shut up!
Right, well, I don't know what
That's enough. Only joking. You can speak. You're not going to be the shunned member of our group.
I don't know what else can be said. The 3D works really well for a 2D production. That
Most
one
definitely.
bit right at the beginning when Zazu's flying up to Pride Rock, I literally thought I
I
could
tried to pluck his feathers.
Yeah.
By the way, for those who are hard of hearing, I said pluck.
You chick.
I've got something else to say.
At least I admit to being a dirty
You
bastard.
only wanted it because it had a Rowan Atkinson voice.
Oh, he is awesome.
Oh my!
Oh, I've got
Yeah.
something to say. Who's got the best voice, Jeremy Irons or James Earl Jones?
I can't. I'm going to have to sit down and think about this.
I
How
think
about
Jeremy
you?
Irons.
Anyway, back to
Yeah.
And you also, when you're 7, you don't realise how clever some of the lines
Oh
are.
no, you don't. You only appreciate
I noticed that.
That's for the parents.
I know
For the
You
parents.
don't even understand.
Scar seemed to be the most intelligent person there. It was like
He was awesome.
He seemed to be like, this is just me saying this, but I think it seemed like he knew he was in a film and he didn't like the role he got, so he was trying to make the best of a bad situation. Of his like, I get typecast. They think just because I'm a lion that I want to be in this. I wanted to be in Romeo and Juliet, but no, bestiality is too bad for you people, so I have to stick with a kiddie movie. So he does all these little jokes to try and go.
I must admit, it was his movie. He made it his movie.
Apart from
I've got
until
something
Roland
else to
Plumber
say.
came in.
Did you know that they wanted Jeremy Irons to play Snape?
That would have been pretty good, actually.
He did play him in the spoof version.
He's the fact man. Peter's the fact man. He's a fact man.
Facts he's made are irrelevant to the process.
Yeah, he's kind of like what's that? The Stephen Fry of our group.
Well, it is about the Lion King.
Yeah, but
It's
even
from a better era when family films were actually for the whole family.
because
Where-
now family film
they're just for
family
kids.
film basically means kiddie film.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, put all these posters around. The film industry's gone to crap, and I suppose this is just a good reminder that despite for all the very bad films like Twilight that come
I
out.
mean, yes, it seems to me that kids' movies today, for example,
Candle in the Wind.
yes, it seems to me that kids' movies today, I don't know, like Happy Feet and Monsters vs. Aliens, it's just
Did you see that trailer of Happy Feet 2? What the hell
I know.
is that?
They're white penguins pretending to be black. But anyway, kids' movies these days
Just
seems to
like
be an
Eminem.
excuse for single dads to take their kids to watch a movie while they sit and watch porn mags in the back seat.
Yeah, but The Lion King was literally from that era where, even the adults. I mean, my grandfather was a 63-year-old man, and he loved The Lion King.
Who doesn't?
I mean, he got me to watch it.
People with no soul.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
back in those days when they said it's great for the whole family, they meant it. Now when they say it's great for the whole family, what they mean is it'll shut the kids up for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
While you deal with the whole problems of being an alcoholic
just
parent
realised-
and seeing that your life never amounted to what you wanted it
We
to.
sound like old people.
Well, I'm 23 and he's only
We're
20.
becoming old people.
All
Holy
three of us
shit.
are in our 20s except Seb.
Yeah, but Seb's always going to have the mind of a 5-year-old. Come here, boy.
I like candy. I love candy.
Uncle, would you like to see my lollipop, little boy?
I would. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
That's naive.
I am. The government are nice.
On a serious note, my last word on the whole matter is that The Lion King, as much of as people see it as a kiddie movie because they say, oh, it's a film from when you were kids, you're only going to watch it for your nostalgia. That's a good thing considering it was a good film.
I'm a nostalgic person.
And it's got the jokes now that you can look back on in
Exactly.
about 10 years and go, never noticed that before. I
I'll
get
be
that
looking
now.
forward to more of these 3D re-releases. Like, I think they're re-releasing Jurassic Park, which was another favourite from my childhood.
I never really got into Jurassic
You've got to watch Jurassic Park.
I didn't like it.
Really? That surprised me.
How can you not like Jurassic
I
Park?
know.
Dinosaurs eating shit. Yeah, I really can.
You split this room in half. You're like East cinema, and we're West cinema.
Would it surprise you if I said I'd never watched E.T.?
It would.
I've never watched it.
What haven't you
I don't
seen?
think I've ever
The
watched
Matrix.
You haven't seen The Matrix.
Neither have I.
What else haven't you seen, Pete?
I've never.
Oh, The Matrix in
Oh,
3D.
there's so
Can you imagine
many.
how horrible that'd be? People would be dying. What Lion King was a great, enjoyable experience. It's the best experience I've had in the cinema.
Go watch it, or we will hunt you down.
Best
Okay,
experience I've had. Best experience I've had in the cinema since watching Captain America and X-Men First Class, who actually got nostalgic things and worked them. No, that's...
X-Men First Class is very good.
No, it's
to be
got,
fair.
no, I loved it. I loved the film. I'm not ashamed to say I did enjoy The Lion King very much.
The only time I think I've ever been disappointed when I went to the cinema was when I saw that movie that Ollie denied existence of.
I don't know. I think
that Indiana Jones thing that wasn't Indiana Jones.
I'll tell you
what
I was really disappointed about when I went to the cinema.
Go on.
And it was this cinema.
Go on.
I know it wasn't.
I love your faded memory.
Disappointment when I've been to the cinema was when I went to see the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street.
I never saw that. Was it okay?
No, it was shit.
No, it was terrible. They turned Freddy, instead of him being a child killer, into a pedophile.
And they didn't have Robert England.
Conclusions, guys. Conclusions.
The Lion King was a good film. It's something that has aged well, which is very rare in this day and age. It's worth if anyone actually listens to this, it's worth going out to see it again. The 3D doesn't, 3D never really adds anything to anything other than an extra bit of immersion and experience, but it definitely goes well with a cartoon. So it's definitely worth going to see. Definitely take your kids, take the family, anyone who remembers, anyone who was alive in that era. Definitely go see it. It's definitely good to relive your memories.
Wow.
And it has aged magnificently.
I think you've took words out of my mouth. I agree with everything.
Here you
Must
go.
have been while he was kissing you.
Excuse me, I thought I was kissing you in the cinema.
Well, that's the only reason why he would kiss
put
me,
my
because
arm
he'd
around
mistake me.
Well, you did suck my straw.
Can we talk about normal things like normal people? I know we're not, but we've got to make an effort here.
Oh, we are.
Anyway.
This will make a good Big Brother thing.
Oh wait, that's not Big Brother, that's the X Factor.
Oh, they're both shit shows with no substance.
Well, the X Factor's not very good anymore. People blame it on the theme notes, and I agree, but conclusion on topic, Ollie.
Well, I don't think I can say anything that hasn't already been said.
No, neither can I actually. I just hope they do the Lion King 2 in 3D.
I'll just say I love Scar.
Me too.
Not in the game.
Oh yeah, Scar.
But on a game.
When you're a kid, you never realise how much you would just think Scar's on a nasty character.
Oh, he's special. It's his
then when
movie.
you get older, you realise how awesome he is.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Why does Disney villains, or not just Disney villains, why do villains always have the best songs?
Well, the best lines.
Yeah. I mean, Jeremy Irons managed to overshadow James Earl Jones.
Because the good characters go to the good schools where they're popular and everything, and the other one, and the villains, because they're rejects at school,
they went to a state school in the People's Republic of Coventry.
No, what I'm saying is the good ones, because they're popular, they do the popular things like the football things, and they don't go to classical acting. Whereas the evil ones, because they're such outcasts, they go to classical acting and then they learn to sing opera.
And they end up becoming Tory peers.
Although I will say, Pumba's little bit, I was amazed by his voice when he started to, put on the...
was a young one.
Yes, that was beautiful.
So, from the Really Big Shoes.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.